kind of a emergency kind of a job. Go away. Okay. Austin's back there. We're having to dig a drainage ditch. But check this out. He got himself a 2450. He says I can make a video with it. I don't know if I'll take him up on it, but it'd be kind of cool. The new one's obviously got a lot more horsepower. See if he's got a goose prep on it. It should. Yeah, look at that. Allegedly the Tow King. He tells you I'm an eagle. That boy. Nah, this is a sweet truck. A lot better than that 14 that he had, that's for sure. What is this? STX? I don't even know what that is. All right, here's the situation. The leach field, apparently it wrapped around the house and went underneath. They didn't know it. The old concrete, or the new concrete, which is like a week old, it went underneath that. So as soon as they put the concrete in, evidently it started to fail. So they dug out the tank and it was leaching right out the end of the tank. The roots were going into it, so it's just weird timing. So we're just subbing on it, digging the ditch for the leach field to be down through here, which it just needs to be bucket width and then 75 feet long. But to get it to be at grade right here, it needs to be deep up there. You can see the laser stick. It is deep up there. Yeah, I think we're doing that right, hopefully. Oh, this escalated quickly. Well, it's escalated really quick. To have the ditch level-ish, 100 feet long, it had to be friggin', man, that's deep up there. It's over 6 feet. Go them all the way out here, 100 feet long. You'll have it with the drop and everything. Dude, it's gonna be, I forget what the total end is gonna be. 40 inches at the bottom, something like that. Well, they said they need a minimum of 75, 90, and deeper in hell up there. So this was their house they'd been renting for a while, and they bought it, and now homeowners shit starts popping up. When it's rental, nothing happens, everything works, but then all of a sudden when you own it, then you gotta actually start doing some work, fixing stuff. But they just had the leach field literally started out the tank, so it was leaching right here out the house, and then it started failing. So now they got, it's freaking deep to make the leach field, but pipe will start down on the bottom, go out, it's 90 feet, go double wide, have some stuff with foam. That's not our job, they're coming in later to do that. And they just got to angle it down to get in there. So wrap up the laser, starting to dump rain real good. We're gonna go on out of here. You can see where the leach field was. We were digging potholes to find it. It went way out there somewhere. Nothing quite like a rainy day dirt chop. We were actually gonna wait till Monday to tackle that, but just kind of one of those situations where if you got a little gap in the storm, get that ditch dug, they're gonna go pick up the pipe, and they have their own skid steer for doing the backfilling. So the contractor's gonna come, do all the plumbing stuff, they'll do their backfilling. They just need an excavator because, man, it escalated quickly. The initial idea was just, well, it's gotta be, the top of the pipe's gotta be X amount of inches below the surface, which is just a couple feet. It wouldn't have to be anything special. Plus it's gonna get a layer of fill over the top of that when he builds his yard up for, you know, projects that he's got in mind. So took a little bit longer than we were expecting, but it all worked out. They fed us pizza. That really made the difference. halfway through the project having some warm food. So I always appreciate working with them and helping them out. Done quite a few jobs with them over the last couple years. So Saturday, Sunday, what is it? Oh, it's still Friday. Freeze out Monday for some other project. We were able to stab that in today. Just dropped the little excavator off. We are headed back down to the shop to do some other projects. Epic. I see a thumbs up. This thing zooms in close up for sure. What's that flapping noise? That's a good sized pile of chips. Well, here's the last couple days project. Started off, I thought it was 100, but it was like 150 foot tall pine tree, and they had an oak back there. This is all getting torn out anyway, but we did our best to cushion it so it doesn't bounce and kill the house. But I got a busy family day tomorrow. I went in Haas, spending all day tomorrow hauling a bunch of stuff, so we're gonna work a little late tonight. He hauled 2 loads off in his truck, and then I got this one in the big dump trailer. Quite a bit, and since they added the other oak, we ended up chipping it all into the trailer. And I had one rounded up chip pile in here, and I just went and dumped that. So the little chipper came in the clutch. Might have misjudged how tall that tree was when initially bid that project, but nevertheless we got the project done, and the big dump trailer came in the clutch yet another time, because we honestly thought about just piling the brush in the trailer, but that wasn't going to work. Brought the chipper in, tackled that mess, and had a monster pile of chips. We even had to add extensions to the sideboard so I could get it all in one run. I had this trailer custom built to an 18-foot dump box, and Diamond C was nice enough to do that. The reason being is so I could put a 17-foot long log in it, which is a merchantable saw length, so I could do cleanup projects.
but it also works great for large volumes of chips and firewood chunks like we hauled off. I don't know how many times I think, when am I ever going to use this dump trailer again? And then all of a sudden it goes through spells where I use it all the time. And when you're hauling off volumes like this, I don't know how many trips it saves by using this thing just one time, but I'm happy to have this trailer. And it was also kind of funny. It's been a minute since we did some residential projects, but you're always dealing with the neighbors and parking situations. And this car, every day we were on this project, I asked them if they could park somewhere else, and sure enough, they park there every single day. So I just got loaded up out in the street, and we did have the neighbors over there with the nice asphalt. They approached us several times, um, enthusiastically questioning what we were doing and where we parked our vehicles. So I just, it's funny when you don't do the residential stuff for a minute and then you go back to it, you go, ah, there you've been. But here's this one last shot of the new 5500, 40K, and the mech. I'm grateful to have this set up, I'll tell you the truth. Right then, here, now, stoked on it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Emergency job knocked out, and then another break in the storm, and we were able to knock out that. Honestly, it was all of 130 to possibly 150 foot tall pine tree, and old Jeff, he still got the spurs out and doing their job, climbing the trees. Thanks for watching. See ya.